There's this thing called life. I got to tell y'all about this thing called life. You know I got to share it.
It was good, everybody. I wanted to do a reading, just a general reading. Obviously, today, as I'm doing this, is June 1st. So happy birthday, Geminis. Um, yeah, so all that good stuff, right? Obviously, if you've all been watching, you already know I'm a Gemini. So yeah, happy birthday to all anyone that whose birthday already passed, all the May Geminis, and but there's gonna be a collective reading, right? So obviously everybody's welcome to see if this resonates. Let's see if there's any message that, you know, is for your highest good or, well, regardless, for your highest good, right? Let's stick with that. And so let's see what wants to come through. This is someone I had interviewed on my podcast channel, right? She doesn't go by Accurate AF anymore. It's Spiritual Infusion 1111 is the channel. But she's a Gemini as well, right? So what do you call it? Yeah, let's see what comes out. But there's a collective reading, right? For just current energy, right? Not necessarily for the month of June, but you know, since this is my birthday month, I was like, wow, how could I not do a reading today? This song came out in the morning that it just played on my thing, and it was kind of so I don't know if there's a collective energy of that. Oof, wow, that might confirm it. Mean, calculated, ruthless, intellectual, planner, stubborn, logical, authoritative. Maybe some of you are thinking a little less with your heart right now and a little more logical. Like if it's not making sense, then you're probably just like, you know, not being cold necessarily, even though this does say kind of cold, but it's kind of just more um to the point, right? I think I think this is the song that came out. Let me see. I know I can't play it, but it's a song by Yellow Wolf, and it just popped up on my thing. I was listening to something else, and this song, because money's on, I could give you to shut your and buy yourself a lawyer. So yeah, I don't know. Hopefully some of you aren't going through a divorce or something like that, but it's like I've been around. I can't pretend to love you right now. Yeah, see, heartbreak, hell no. Baby, I've been around. I've been around and I can't pretend to love you right now. So it's about that. Like you can't even pretend. Maybe some of you, wow, I felt that in my heart too. So maybe some of you are going through that right now. Hey, Gemini season is the time to communicate. So if some of you are in that energy, I'll put the link to the song, right? It's Yellow Wolf Heartbreak, right? But it's not necessarily that I don't know if you're heartbroken or it's just, something, right? It says, "Oh, you used to be so cool. What happened to you?" I'm leaving out the bad words. Look at what all this rapping and money stacking will do. I could have been stuck out in Bama had I not flew the coop, and my babies would suffer Christmas 'cause Santa ain't got no loot. Yeah, so that's pretty interesting. Uh-oh. And look at what came out. Three of Swords. And the song is called what? Heartbreak. Wow. That's insane. So maybe that's confirmation that's look at it. The first word right there. Heartbreak. Sadness, betrayal, stabbed in the back, third party situation, grim ending. Wow. So that's pretty strong. So yeah, I don't know. I guess some of you could whoever's watching this could clarify, right? Okay. Well, what is this heartbreak about? Let's see. What is this heartbreak that the collective is going through? So I guess maybe it took Gemini season for some of you to be able to communicate something, right? So let's see. Wow. Well, that's strange. So for some, a heartbreak, and maybe for some, look at celebration, wedding, stability, partnership, action. Very Gemini-ish, right? Like maybe that's half the Geminis are going through that. half the Geminis are, Four of Wands. Celebration, wedding, stability, partnership, action, foundation, community, prosperity. Hey, it's Gemini season. Anything can happen. So, okay. Clarify. Um, I don't know. I kind of felt good to go out of that energy and go into a more positive energy. Let's see what other message for the collective. Um, let's find out a little. I kind of don't want, but let's find out. Who's going through this Three of Swords? Oof. Wow, look at another one. Wow. It went from on one side, yeah, to on the other side, Ten of Cups, Four of Wands. That's crazy. So I don't even know what to say about that. So maybe half of you are gonna be in that mood of are going through something. But see, it's more like, like I said with that song, unless it's that, right? Maybe some of you are like, you know what? I'm not dealing with that. Wow, see, I felt a headache on this side. And the cards literally that have to deal with that. And look at this person's literally like that. And wow, and I felt like the headache, right? And these cards are on this side, and then the good stuff is on this side. So I really think it's like a half and half situation right now. Not to laugh at your pain or whatever, whoever's going through this stuff, but that's crazy. That's crazy. I literally felt it like right here, like a headache on this side, and like that's literally what she's doing. See, I could still feel it. That's crazy. So, all right, let me see. All right, well, what other message wants to come out? Clearly, it's half and half, right? Half of you are going through this positive. So half of you are going through this positive thing, and some half of you are gonna be going through this. So, you know, or maybe what I was gonna say was maybe some of you are like, you know what, I'm tired of that. I want to move. That's what I want to aim for. The Ten of Cups, that Four of Wands, right? Stability. So maybe that's what it's about. All right. So any last message? Because I actually gotta go for the collect. I'll do another reading later, but yeah, any other message? Wheel of Fortune. Wow. So maybe, yeah, half are, that, the other half, Wheel of Fortune 10, right? Completion. Luck, expansion, change, karma, destiny, opportunity, winning, turn of events. So that's what it is. Or maybe some of you were in this energy, this forced you to move into to say, hey, that's what I want. So that could be it, right? And so that Wheel of Fortune popped out. So it looks like luck is on your side. So, it looks like good things on the way. I'll end it with that just because I gotta go, but I'll do another follow up. Thank you all for watching. Let me know if it resonates. And that's it. Peace.